put something together to help with sciatica. So I've come up with a gentle practice, and it's just a nice take it easy practice, but it should help ease out any tightness in the glutes. So enjoy. So we're going to start off just with breathing, because that's always, you know, an important place to start. But we'll start in Supta Baddha Konasana and then just connect with the breath. And I'll just show you Supta Baddha Konasana and then talk you through the breathing. So bring the soles of the feet together, let the hips open out. You can bring the arms up if you want to, but I think it's more important just to focus on the breath. So I'd like you to stay there for about 5 minutes, but I'm going to just come up to talk you through. And then when you go through this on your own, you can stay there a little bit longer. But just take the breath in through the nostrils and out through the nostrils. Just allow the breath to flow in, take its effect, and then flow back out. Allow the navel to rise with the inhalation, and as you exhale, allow that gentle sinking back of the navel towards the spine. So ideally, you would do this for about 5 minutes, but that will be a long time for you to wait on this video. So I'm just going to get you to do 3 more breaths for now. But when you get a chance, just take a bit longer to do that. So just focus on abdominal breathing for now. And then we're going to take a complete yoga breath. So breathing in, feel the navel rise, extend the breath into the rib cage, allow the rib cage to expand and finally to the upper part of the chest. Pausing at the top of that inhalation and then a long smooth exhalation out through the nose, allowing the navel to draw back. And then inhaling, bringing the knees back in. And then we're going to do some lateral hip rotation. So we're going to bring the knees up and we're going to separate the knees and just gently circle, massage in the back. So if you could do 10 lateral hip rotations. And then 10 going the other way. Put something together to help with sciatica. So I've come up with a gentle practice, and it's just a nice take it easy practice, but it should help ease out any tightness in the glutes. So enjoy. So we're going to start off just with breathing, because that's always, you know, an important place to start. But we'll start in Supta Baddha Konasana and then just connect with the breath. And I'll just show you Supta Baddha Konasana and then talk you through the breathing. So bring the soles of the feet together, let the hips open out. You can bring the arms up if you want to, but I think it's more important just to focus on the breath. So I'd like you to stay there for about 5 minutes, but I'm going to just come up to talk you through. And then when you go through this on your own, you can stay there a little bit longer. But just take the breath in through the nostrils and out through the nostrils. Just allow the breath to flow in, take its effect, and then flow back out. Allow the navel to rise with the inhalation, and as you exhale, allow that gentle sinking back of the navel towards the spine. So ideally, you would do this for about 5 minutes, but that will be a long time for you to wait on this video. So I'm just going to get you to do 3 more breaths for now, but when you get a chance, just take a bit longer to do that. So just focus on abdominal breathing for now. And then we're going to take a complete yoga breath. So breathing in, feel the navel rise, extend the breath into the rib cage, allow the rib cage to expand and finally to the upper part of the chest. Pausing at the top of that inhalation and then a long smooth exhalation out through the nose, allowing the navel to draw back. And then inhaling, bringing the knees back in. And then we're going to do some lateral hip rotations. So we're going to bring the knees up and we're going to separate the knees and just gently circle, massage in the back. So if you could do 10 lateral hip rotations. And then 10 going the other way. So we're then going to continue with some alternate leg lifts. So just, you can have your left leg bent just to support the lower back. Breathing in, take the right leg up, push the ball of the foot up towards the ceiling and then exhale and lower. And then push the heel away. Repeat this 9 more times. Inhale and exhale. When you've done 10, just draw the right knee up and give it a hug. Plant the right foot down, extend the left leg, and you're going to do 10 lifts. Inhale, push the ball of the foot up and exhale. Push the heel away. And then just get that knee hug. We're going to do some wide leg supine twists. Take the arms out to the side, lift and place the shoulder blades. Enjoy. Maybe shuffle the feet forward a little bit. Inhale, exhale. Let the knees go to the right and the head go to the left. Take a breath. Remember the breathing, if possible, is in through the nostrils and out through the nostrils. If breathing is shallow at this moment, because of any effects of anything that's going on, you can inhale through the nose and out through the mouth. Breathe in, come back to center, roll the back, and then exhale as the knees go to the left and the head goes to the right. Take a breath. Inhale as you come back to center, exhale. breathing in and breathing out. Knees to the right, head to the left, take a breath. Inhale back to centre. Exhale, you can roll the back at this point if you want to add an extra breath. Breathing in, exhale. The knees go to the side on an exhalation because that just creates a little bit more room. Sound, a little bit like Darth Vader. Then coming back, nice soft fist. Give that a little pummel. And then the other side. Bring the left knee, swap the left foot into the right hand, open at hips, some little butterfly movements. And then you can lift the right foot, cradle that leg, bring it towards you. You can either hook underneath or over the top. And release. And then just check your tracking, your alignment. If your feet tend to splay out a lot, what you can do is you can use a brick, place it in the middle there. So this is a brick that I've got here between my feet. Breathing in, breathing out, breathing in, lifting into a bridge position. And then breathe out as you ripple down vertebra by vertebra. And just continue with your flowing bridges. And then you could just do a gentle inversion. You could pop the brick under the sacrum, take the legs up and just release. That's digging in, just move that till it's comfortable. Some people may use the opportunity to go into a plough, but it's not recommended for anyone who's got problems with their back at the moment. So if you wanted to go into a plough or a shoulder stand, you could do that. But as I said, this is a gentle practice that may be too much for some of you at this point. So then we're going to come into a little sequence here. So we're going to adapt the Moonflow sequence that I did on the last video. But we're just going to breathe in, stretch through and exhale. Draw the elbows back. And then you can just sweep through and then coming back. Tuck the toes under to down dog. You can keep the knees bent if you need to here. Release the head. You can even walk the dog. And then roll forward onto the knees. Stretch back. You can bend the elbows, sweep through and then back into your down dog. Walk the dog. Down, stretch back, extend your child, bend the elbow, sweep through and repeat. And then to rest, you can open the knees, coming down into an open leaf pose. And take 5 breaths there. And then we're going to come into cat, and I'm going to show you that sciatic stretch. So I'm just going to move, you can use padding if you need to for your knees. I'm just going to move it out of the way for now so I can stretch through. So from cat, so do a few rounds of cat first of all. The hands just under the shoulders, breathing in, and then breathe out, drop the tail, and look between the legs. So maybe 5 cats in total. Shoulders out a little bit, you might breathe in, thread the needle, take the arm up, exhale, and come through. The next time I do that, I'm going to thread through, bring the left hand onto the sacrum, and just take a breath there. Come out and placing my hand out, just easing back so I don't crick my neck. So breathing in, left arm, breathe out, feed through. So obviously with yoga, nothing should cause pain. So if it's painful, do not do it. You should feel a stretch, but it shouldn't be a painful one. And if it is, that's your body's way of telling you not to do something. Then we're going to come into a nice stretch. Just take the right leg across the left. You can either just tuck the heel back and stretch through, or you might just glide, if there's room there, all the way back. And I should feel a stretch in my left buttock there, my left glutes. And I'm reclining down. The hands back, have a little stretch through. I'm going to show you this from the other angle. So I'm going to show you this again. Do on the left side. So I'm going to take the left leg across, glide it back. Make sure I've got room to glide my leg back. And I should feel a stretch there. So I can feel a stretch in my right glutes. If I want to, I can even tuck the toe under and stretch back. And again, you can rest with the knees open into an open leaf or extended child pose. So then we'll tuck the toes under and we're going to come to standing. So just a short sequence just to help you loosen up. So you're just going to breathe in, breathe out, let the weight of the head bring you down, and if the back's not happy you can bend the knees. When you're ready to uncurl, you can again bend the knees if you need to, or come up with straight legs depending on how your back feels. Roll the back, stretch through. You can even bring the arms and just have a look. We're going to take the arms up, we're going to twist to the right, come back to centre, twist to the left, and come back. Drop the left arm and side stretch. Imagine you've got a lovely energy ball between your hands. Stretch. Coming back, reaching up into a balance. Bring your arms around and I'll do that again. Breathing in, breathe out, let the weight of the head bring you down. If you want to take a few breaths there, you can. When you're ready to come back up, inhale, roll the shoulders. If you want to, you can even reach up at this point. Coming back, twist to the right, inhale, centre, twist to the left. Inhale, and then from there you're going to drop the left arm and side stretch. Coming back, stretch again, breathing in, breathe out, and then from there you're going to just take the arms, you go to reach up, take the arms round, and so some balance work that might help. Just loosen up the glutes a little bit and support the lower back is Garudarsana, so eagle pose, left hand, I'm weaving a right hand underneath. If you can't reach, you can just hold like this. We're really more focused in the legs, so you can either just keep that position, and if that's as far as you want to go, you can use a brick if you want to make sure that you've got your alignment. Otherwise, if you feel confident, you can cross the right leg over and come into Garudasana. You're ready to come out. Come out and you can make a cleansing breath. Stretch through. Scary, I know. And just have a look. Run down back of the legs. And roll the shoulders. So I'll just show you that on the other side. Right arm, I'm weaving the left arm underneath. I'm going to cross the left leg over this time. I'm going to breathe, sink down. Stretch through. It's like a lion breath, isn't it? Samasana. And just have a little stretch there. And just gently uncurling. And roll the shoulders back. Another balance you might want to do is, and again you can just work with just kicking the leg back. You might do a version of Nataraja dancer. So you can work with that. You can even bend the knee and just stretch through, and again you can feel that stretch there. Those that obviously love dancer might go into a more challenging variation, or you might even swap the hands and go into a little dancer twist. So I'll just show you the variations of that again. So you can bend both knees, kick that up, and just have a little stretch in the back there. Or you might come into Tadasana, push that foot into that hand and come forward. Or you might want to swap the hands and come into a twist. Okay. Take a breath in Tadasana. So we want to do a little side stretch, so Trikonasana, but we want to go quite carefully. So you could go with the parallel legs if the back isn't happy, because that will give you stability. So you could just travel and reach, look up. Inhale to come back, exhale. Inhale, lengthen, exhale, come to the left and just look up. This is the variation I would recommend if your back isn't happy. Those that obviously love Trikonasana and want to go into a more extensive pose, you can. You can just travel. I like to support there and then lift the arm up. Or I might work towards the toe. However, as I said, if the back isn't happy, stick with the first version. Just show you that again. So you might travel, or you can even keep the hand on the waist. Oh. See past his head. That's it. And lengthen. And then just have a little release down. When you're ready, just walk the feet in. So we'll need to wind down. So the back might be feeling tight. So you'll come back and revisit the warm-up that you did earlier. So you might go back to your lateral hip rotations. And your supine twists. Once you're happy that you've warmed down, think about how you want to relax. So the back is tight. You can bring the feet parallel, let the knees knock in and have a relaxation like this. Or you can come into Shavasana. If the back's then pulling, go back and bend the knees. And then focus once more on the breath. So be aware of the physical body. What do you need to do to adjust? Allow the arms to be heavy, the legs to be heavy, the head to be heavy. Be aware of all the contact points between your body and the floor. Imagine you're like a melting candle where the top of the body just sinks down into itself. And imagine you're sinking into your mat or into the earth. Be aware of the hum of your breath in through the nostrils and if possible out through the nostrils. Think about lengthening the exhalation until it's twice the length of the inhalation. And we can just sort of finish with the concepts of a short metta bhavana. So just focusing on the breath. And then just picture yourself and imagine that you're wrapping yourself with love and kindness. And say to yourself, may I be well, may I be happy. 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 And now let that picture of yourself go and think of somebody like a best friend, somebody that you're close to. And picture that person. You may have multiple of people that you can use here, but just try and just focus on one person. I tend to think of a best friend, somebody that perhaps you've got a platonic relationship with, and maybe somebody just outside your family. And just picture that person. And know that they also wish to be well and wish to be happy. May they be well, may they be happy. May they be well, may they be happy. May they be well, may they be happy. And then just picturing somebody who may be an acquaintance or somebody who you may not even know their name. It may be the postman or somebody that serves you regularly in a shop. And know that they also wish to be well and wish to be happy. And they have family that wish them to be well and wish them to be happy. So just picture that person. and think, may they be well, may they be happy. May they be well, may they be happy. May they be well, may they be happy. And then picture a person that may have angered you or challenged you, who you may have negative feelings towards, and know that it is unhealthy to hold these feelings. So an old analogy is, I think it's a Tibetan analogy, that you can throw a burning coal at your enemies and you may or may not miss them, but the one thing that is sure is that you will burn yourself. So focusing on somebody that's maybe giving you some negative feelings, think about what's happening in your body as you focus on that person. Is there areas of tension? Let that go and think, may they be well, may they be happy. May they be well, may they be happy. May they be well, may they be happy. And then taking this collective group of people, yourself, your friend, your acquaintance, and the person who challenges you, and know that you all wish to be well and all wish to be happy. And say, may we be well, may we be happy. May we be well, may we be happy. May we be well, may we be happy. Bring the hands just in towards the heart center. Hari Om Tat Sat, Hari Om, Hari Om. When you're ready, just stretch through the body, take the arms overhead, stretch, 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 bring the knees up, have a little rock from side to side, then roll onto one side and give yourself a hug. Know that you deserve to be loved. And then coming up to seated, bringing the hands together at the heart center, wishing you right thoughts, right actions and right intentions. Namaste. Thank you. Stay healthy, stay safe.